It is a beautiful and of course a cool Friday evening. We welcome you to Health Pot. Thank you so much for watching this program. Actually, each time we get feedback from you, it encourages us to always come back and present to you what we have to present to you. And we are excited about the feedback. Thank you so much. You too can be part of the feedback. You can, of course, comment on our Facebook, Family TV Uganda, on our Instagram or Twitter, or maybe our YouTube channel. Just where you see the slot of commenting. That is where you comment, you leave your comment there, and of course this comment will reach us directly. Welcome to today's session. Remember, Health Pot is brought to you by Makerere University School of Public Health, together with, of course, Family TV. It is only on Family TV. And Edrine Osteen Mukalazi is my name. I am with Fatna, Garenda, our sign language specialist, together with Sarah Namutamba. Of course, she was here some time back and she shared with us something to do with antenatal. And she's here for another episode, this time not antenatal. But of course, before we unveil today's topic, I'll request her to greet us. Sarah, you're most welcome.
Thank you, Edwin.
Yeah, kindly greet our esteemed viewers.
Good evening, viewers. I'm called Sarah Namutamba, and I'm here on behalf of Makerere University School of Public Health. We are going to discuss a topic which is very important to everyone, and that is breastfeeding. Wow.
So, actually, mothers shouldn't miss this, because sometimes, Sarah, very many mothers undermine breastfeeding. I don't know that it is because they overwork these days that they have limited time for breastfeeding. But of course, you realize that a mother breastfeeds for 2 weeks, and then the third week they are back to work, and then this other responsibility will be left for the maid. But of course, maybe before we go into those details, what is breastfeeding?
Thank you so much, Edwin. I just want to say that breastfeeding is a practice of feeding a child on breast milk. And we have to mark the word practice, which means we have to keep doing it. So the issue of getting tired is not called for. Actually, there is somebody who said, and I want to quote him, he said that breastfeeding is the best, and nothing that money can buy for a baby is as important as breastfeeding. So breastfeeding is uncomparable, because it is a way of providing ideal food for the healthy growth and development of an infant. And it goes ahead to be an integral part of the reproductive process, with important implications for the health of a mother. So when you talk about breastfeeding, we are talking about something very, very important.
Both to the mother and the child.
Yes. And when you talk about breastfeeding, you cannot leave out the aspect of exclusive breastfeeding. Exclusive breastfeeding is breastfeeding on an infant on only breast milk from day one, in the first hour or after birth, in the first hour of birth, until at 6 months. And when we talk about exclusive breastfeeding, it means you are giving this child only breast milk without adding anything, not even water. It should be noted that much as most infants, at least 90%, breastfeed at birth or after delivery in the first hour, this exclusive breastfeeding goes on reducing. By the time they are making 1 month, only about 69% are exclusively breastfeeding. And by the time they are reaching 5 months, it has reduced as low as 49%. So what Edrine said, that most mothers are getting tired, it is true. And I wouldn't say that they are getting tired, but there are different factors that we need to explain in detail. And yet we need to bring them forward to show these mothers that we can manage these factors and be able to exclusively breastfeed our children.
Some mothers, of course, the young mothers, have this mentality that when they over breastfeed, their breasts will grow longer. They will enlarge. Maybe they will fade or they will grow. They'll appear in a funny way. So that is why they have to to preserve the shape of the breasts.
Well, I need to answer that one. That even if you don't breastfeed, one time in life your breast will flap. Will go down, okay? Even if you don't breastfeed at all. Because as you age, the entire body changes. The way we look when we are 15 is not the same way we are looking now. The way we looked when we were 25 is not the same way we are looking now. And it's not the same way we are going to look when we reach 80 years. So however much you struggle, however much you deny your child breast milk, still, one time you will change, and that breast will be useless. I would feel happy to have a breast which has changed shape because of breastfeeding than having one which is very beautiful when it has never breastfed my own children. So I think it is up to us to decide, and we make the best decision.
Our young girls out there have had. So, Sarah, why is it necessary for all children to go through or to be exclusively breastfed?
Exclusive breastfeeding is very important. As I said, it is important for the development of the child, for the growth and development of the child. And there are many benefits. When these children are breastfeeding, because we recommend breastfeeding for at least 2 years, but you can even breastfeed beyond 2 years. But this exclusive breastfeeding is very important because it is giving this child a complete meal which has got all the nutrients that a child needs for growth. And so not only adding there, but it is giving this child immunity. You know, the first milk, which we call colostrum, it has got those antibacterial, the antiviral components which fight against diseases. And yet we see some women throwing away that colostrum. They express it and throw it away. They think that is bad milk. That is the best milk a mother can give to a child because it gives this child the first immunity that the child needs in life. Yes.
So, okay, now that we know it is necessary for all children to be exclusively breastfed, what are the benefits? Because you've told us a few of these benefits, like building the immunity and what. So what are these now benefits of breastfeeding?
Well, breastfeeding has a number of benefits. In the first place, we said it provides for the development and growth of the child, and also for the survival of this child. And it provides a complete and perfect nutrition of this child. We also see that it is breastfeeding.
Maybe we first talk about the nutrition you're talking about. You're saying it provides a perfect and complete nutrition.
Yes.
What are some of these nutrients in the breast milk?
It has got the fats, it has got the proteins, it has water, it has the mineral salts. So it is complete. It is a whole, what we can call a balanced diet. Yes.
In other
you don't
words,
need to give a child water like some parents do, because in that milk there is water. Yes.
okay.
So it provides the initial immunization that breast.
How does it provide the initial immunization?
as I had already talked about it, it contains the colostrum. The colostrum contains the antibacterial and the antivirus agents that protect the infant against diseases. You find that children who are breastfed, they really get affected with the respiratory diseases, and also it protects them from diarrhea, which is a common killer disease for the infants. So that is the immunity we are talking about. And this the breastfeeding, you know, we said that when you are breastfeeding a child, you start immediately after delivery. Within the first 1 hour, a child must have got breast milk. So it bonds the mother to the child. And by bonding, it is protecting this child against being abandoned by the mother because of that bonding. A mother who has breastfed a child.
Sarah.
Yes.
The word bonding is right, and we need a detailed elaboration. So let us first go for a commercial break, and then when we come back, we are going to start with an elaboration of bonding.
Okay.